You crazy. You crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Well, hear me out.
I'm over dating. This generation sucks.
Y'all suck.
That's wrong. That's messed up.
Hear me out, nigga.
Are physical appearances important to you? No.
Well, say something so I can get mad.
Because I'm going to say so. We don't fool with y'all.
So,
Like, what? Y'all are pathetic.
oh wow.
Yes. If we can really be honest, y'all
I'm
ain't.
not pathetic. So
Well, I said women. Like I said, women are. Y'all can be pathetic too. Y'all want to harp on a nigga. How pathetic he is. Y'all pathetic.
I'm gonna punch you. Like,
Punch
for
me.
real.
Punch me.
Listen, no, that's not an intro.
I'm not budging. Yes, it is. What are they talking about?
It's just Kay, and you're tuned in to Hear Me Out, which is something that y'all don't do.
We do. Y'all just don't like to hear what we got to say.
Okay, welcome everyone to season 2 of Hear Me Out podcast. Stop. Today is gonna be a beautiful
It is.
episode. It's been a wonderful day so far. How have y'all been?
Great.
Great.
I've been ecstatic
Oh, wow.
since we've been getting closer to this day. And the reason why we got I call him
Do the intro. Go ahead.
Mr. Waco.
Introduce
First of all, I watch other podcasts and I see how they run the accolades down of their guests.
Yes.
And I just feel like he just has to have a proper introduction. And it's just for me, man, this guy is a trendsetter. This guy is Mr. Waco. I call him Mr. Waco because nothing in the city limits of Waco does not happen unless this man's hands are somewhere involved. Yeah. Okay. And I just feel like we just need to get this man his flowers while he's yet alive and breathing.
Such a pretty.
And I appreciate him for everything he does around the city. This young man, I have the pleasure of having him. He's not my 08 classmate, but the fact that he's around our class and he is so involved in the city, he has his hands on everything, I feel like.
Okay.
Yes.
And I just want to give him a round of applause.
Okay.
And let him know that Hear Me Out is honored to have him on.
Yes.
Man, we've been trying to get this done since season 1.
Yes.
And he finally said, you know what?
Finally.
Hey, not too much.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Honor. So we just glad. I'm happy glad. Mighty glad.
Why?
As they would say in the church pulpit. I am mighty glad to have the Reverend, the deacon, the pastor,
Oh God.
Mr. Austin Ray Nunn.
Okay.
Reverend.
That was great.
Oh, yes.
Well, welcome to the podcast,
That was
Austin. Well, I do need to know, do you want to be called Austin or A-Ray?
Whichever one is more comfortable for you.
Okay. Well, we'll go with that. Are you done with your
I mean,
introduction?
he does have a long
asking.
rap sheet. Guys
That
been
was
going
beautiful.
since I can remember. I think 07, 08. You
Yeah.
been on the
Cool
move?
cat.
Yeah.
Cool cat. See, that's what I'm saying.
Cat.
I know for sure. I was coming back from college to come to the cool cat part. And it's on a Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Wow.
Must
So
be
you were
Wednesday.
skipping Bible study.
Yes.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
But to his defense, I was still going to Wednesday service and then back though going.
Reverend,
Wow.
you can speak. That's why you're a good man of stature.
Oh God.
Because I
Here
know
he
for
goes.
sure I missed Wednesday night Bible study to make sure that I was in the building to watch that, man. Like that was a thing. Like, first of all, I know we probably off script, because this just came to the dome, and Shakayla or Just K is looking at me like,
No, go ahead.
but how did the cool? Can
That
we
was
ask
the
you
first
that?
question.
Oh, okay. Well,
Go
see,
ahead. You on
how
go.
did the cool cat come along? Like, how did this?
And who were all the members? I feel like I know them, but
It's a lot of them.
yeah, I'm talking about like the original.
Okay, so that's
Y'all
We
add
getting
some.
deep.
That's-
We getting deep.
that's crazy that you said that because we're working on a docu-series right now called, I don't even know if I can say it yet because we just really got the name today. But to answer your question, everybody has their different perspectives with the Cool Cats because originally it started with some members from Waco High and some members from University. Now we all went to school together, middle school, high school, and we never let the schools define friendships because right now it's a Waco High versus University battle going on.
Yeah.
I'm Waco High. I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna say what y'all are. I'm gonna let y'all speak on what y'all are. But
But it's okay.
Hey.
yeah, like we at the time we couldn't determine where we lived at. So it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Jay Smith, rest in peace, Jay Smith, Lawrence Love, which is Lunchi, Jamon Foreman, Galen Foreman, Corey Williams, which is Bebe, Terry Scott, Lil Cuddy, TC. You still had like Rashawn Williams, which was Sean Hustle. Man, that's why I like doing that because I'm end up forgetting somebody. And I believe Trey. No, see that's a whole different. That's KOB.
different.
But we all.
That's right.
So I'm saying it's like everybody has
KOB.
their.
First,
quiet.
hold on.
Be quiet.
You
We're
not even-
having a discussion. We having
You
a
don't
discussion.
say
I
anything.
can say whatever I want to say.
You are
Finish.
a Marlin Bulldog.
First of all,
or if you want to
I
claim
was
La
around
Vega,
here
she was
during
around.
that time. Thank you. Hard. Mind your business.
I really
you
don't
don't
give
know
a
nothing
fat
about my
rat.
life. You don't know nothing about my life. Be quiet.
you're from Marlin.
Austin.
You just be honored that
Come
you
on.
even
So,
here.
so Trey was KOB.
KOB, yeah.
Thank you.
So, and this is just from my perspective. So those are the Waco High ones, originals, and then you had LaDon Huckabee, Marquise Foreman, Big D, Daryl Robinson, and Keith. Yeah, and those are University. So those are like the original.
D-Bubba wasn't the original?
D-Bubba, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay.
my bad. Swap. D-Bubba. Those are pretty much like the originals because they were doing stuff outside of just, sports and schools and stuff. It was actually like clicking up during the weekdays, weekends, going over, doing stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So those were like the originals, like going down the hallways and stuff. And Terry Scott. See, that's what I'm saying. Like it's so many.
There's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, and so the actual, as far as the party stuff happened once we graduated.
Wasn't it Oscar?
No, Oscar was
See,
KOB.
KOB.
White child.
See.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
My
And,
bad.
and that's why we putting together this docu-series to really show people like, hey, it's a different. Everybody has their origin story, how it started.
So in this document, are y'all gonna run the parties? How this set up? Like,
the party wise, that was me because my birthday is May 19th, and at that time in 07, I think we graduated like the end of May. It was like, okay, so I was like, man, I want to throw a birthday party. But it's going to be like a graduation party. And I threw it the day before we graduated. And me and Terrence Bacham, we walked around school. This was before we was even making flyers. We just had the directions to the directions on a sheet of paper. Big sheet of paper on our lanyards. Showing everybody, hey, we having this party. So the pajama party was a success. And so I think about 2 weeks later, I was like, man, it would be dope if we start throwing parties at clubs because we had this big following. So I went to the club on that Legacy at the time, was like, hey, would you be interested in like allowing me to come in and throw a party? And he just looked at me because I'm 7 at the time. I'm like 17, 18. I'm fresh with it. And he's like, yeah, we can do that. But he was like, well, I can't do Friday nights because Friday nights was his 21 and up night. Saturdays was his 18 and up night. And we wasn't doing those Sundays because our parents didn't play about church.
No.
So he was like, well, what about Wednesdays? And so I just pretty much was like, okay, we'll take Wednesdays. And so when I brought the idea up in the car, it was a blue Caprice that Jarmel James on my business party. Like, it was me, Jarmel, Tarek, and TC, Darren Clayton. Oh, TC, cool cat, or an original. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I presented them with the idea, like, hey, I'm finna start throwing parties on Wednesday. He said he'd give us a Wednesday night. It was a bad deal, though, as far as business-wise. It was the worst deal a person ever could get. On a Wednesday night, business-wise, you think about it. On Wednesday night, the club is not even open, so anything they're making is free money. So the deal he gave us, I don't even know if it's appropriate for me to say it on air, but it was a bad deal. And so they was telling me like, no, let's not do that. We're gonna lose money. Ain't nobody gonna come. That's the first time I ever said, don't trust me. Trust the work I'm gonna put in to make it happen. And it was like, okay, Jamel made the flyer. We got out, start marketing it. Like, hey, we have throwing parties at Legacy on Wednesdays. Do that party the next week. It started at 9 o'clock. At 8:50, it was a line of people just waiting to get in. High schoolers and freshmen and sophomores in college.
So have y'all thought, like, have you had another A-Ray party?
Since then?
Yes.
Since 07?
Yeah.
What you mean? Hold on, wait that.
Like a birthday bash. Like,
yeah, not officially mine because I don't like the spotlight. I always tied it in with other people.
I really feel like you need to have a day for yourself, man. It's okay to be humble. It's okay that you help everybody else on their little soapbox or whatever, and you stand in the back and do that. But if I had any clout, enough clout to do all that, we'll throw you a little party, man. But I really feel like you need to have a party and 30 and up. And the Reverend, I'll be there.
Heavy on the 30 and up.
30. Really 35.
Really 35.
Wait.
Because if they don't know, 35 and up.
I'm not 35.
Well,
you just had to be there.
Y'all got me messed up.
Should have told Free to bag that thing up a little earlier.
Y'all got me messed up.
Should have told her Goldie. Yeah.
I mean, it's me and cause since then, me and D-Bubba, we done took over as far as like party formulating and stuff. We done had conversations about it. The main thing was age-wise, because we didn't want to deal with what's happening out there. We wanted like a different feel, and like you just had to have been there to understand the fun that we're trying to have right now. And a lot of people don't understand the fun that we had.
That'll be a live night.
I would be one. I heard about it, but I was never.
See, that's why you don't need to come.
You never went.
What?
That's
you
why.
Never went.
No.
None of them.
Never.
It's crazy. She said Nunn.
So
my last name is Nunn. She said that.
So I have another question, and I'm glad.
What?
Because out of all these parties, man, all this stuff going on, you everywhere. Like, I got a question though. It's probably gonna get you off guard. But out of all these parties, all the things that you have your hand in, I don't care. I think if Juneteenth is here, you probably in there.
Yeah.
I mean, anything that come to the city, A-Ray is a part. I always see you walking around doing something somewhere. So the question is for me.
Oh God.
Dun dun dun.
Oh God.
How in the hell? Why you ain't got no woman, bro?
At this current moment, correct?
Yeah.
Because I've been in relationships.
Okay.
Yeah. The basic answer will be because I do too much. I ain't got time. Right? But I really think I haven't found anybody that's gonna make me want to stop what I'm doing and make that phone call. That's gonna make me want to. Dang, I ain't checked on her today. I don't think nobody out of everybody I done talked to in life, all the relationships, I haven't ran into that yet. And I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not telling anybody to think like that at all, but I honestly think that's what it is.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Because I could have went with the basic, I'm just too busy. But really and truly, as the women
Nobody
say.
got your attention like that.
Yeah, that make me just be like, ooh. Because right now I'm pretty sure y'all have people in y'all lives that might have y'all attention. It's like, it's first thought in your head. Like, let me go ahead and check on this before I do this. Yeah. I don't think I've really ran into that at the moment.
Okay, because I'm looking like, man, if anybody else had this spotlight, anybody else had this opportunity, and then the run that you have, you know what I'm saying, and it's from 07 and going, you know what I'm saying, like, well, we like 20 years out of school,
something like that,
20 years out of school, and this man is still relevant. his you spread it abroad,
yeah.
And you mean to tell me out of all that, all the places, nobody?
Man, I've had Yeah,
I mean,
But I mean the stick.
Because it's at the end of when you you're not the same person you was a month ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
You're constantly growing every day, and even being in a relationship, you learn so much about a person, no matter what y'all are going through. And sometimes you got to sacrifice things you don't want to sacrifice. And in my situations, it was been more so of what am I willing to sacrifice versus the person. Like I can't be the full version of myself if you can't meet me halfway. Everybody talk about a compromise and stuff like that. I look at relationships like if we in a plane, I'm the pilot, right? I'm the man. I'm supposed to be whatever. If something happened to me, I just have a passenger over here. I need my woman to be my co-pilot. Hey, for a couple of hours, come drive this plane.
I almost sold into your life. Oh, wow. I almost sold into your life because that was good.
But it's
that was good. That was good, Shakayla.
Like, it was.
Just with like dudes, you see all these dudes right now, they just want to ride. Oh, she in my car or whatever. But you really want somebody who can drive it with you. Yeah. Like it's just you want a teammate, you want a partner. Love can only take you so far as you get older, because you're always gonna love a person. Love ain't gonna pay the bills. Love ain't gonna. You ever had a man just pray over you, like just right then and there? Not the basic. Lord, thank you for this food we about to receive. I'm talking about full blown. I'm finna pray from that right there. Until that happens, it's like, what are we really doing?
See. This go back to season 1, episode 1. That's why women got to be on post. Be on post. Stay prayed up.
Yeah.
And you never know what being in the right place with God can do for you. You know what I'm saying? They want good men. We want good things out of the man, but we don't show. Well, women, not y'all, make sure, but women just don't get it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And with a guy to your caliber, you know what I'm saying, as busy as you are doing what you're doing, it's good to have a helmet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could lighten the load. You know what I'm saying? So just note to yourselves, you know what I'm saying? Put this down in y'all notes in y'all phone. Y'all both have iPhones. And for the people who are listening, go to the note thing, the note app thing in your phone, and just put that you need to be on post.
We need to be on post.
Yeah, you need to be on post. I'm not saying y'all. So you don't have to say. So y'all don't have to see we.
No,
don't
have to say for us to put it in our phone. Then if it's not for us.
Men
I was talking
to be on post as well.
See, yeah. If you go back, when you go back to this, you go rewind and you go hear them say, the people, the women, not y'all, you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go on your phones and you put that in there. Hey man, I need to develop a relationship with God so I can get that godly man, so I can get what God has in store for me. And we're gonna keep moving.
Annoying.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. But like I said, yeah, he just saying like ain't had nothing stick. So ladies, you come to brother A-Ray.
Oh my God.
Make sure that you have a prayer life. Make sure that
he did not even.
He said, because he praying every day.
I feel like you. So
you want a saved woman? Ooh. Does she need to be saved?
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Does she need to be saved?
Do you prefer a woman that's saved than a woman in the world?
A woman that's saved. Okay. Yeah, because I know it's something bigger than me.
My God.
Oh my! I got to find you somebody else.
I mean, it happened. God's timing. I just right now it ain't time because he got me on another path right now. I got to be doing what I'm doing now, helping each other, helping everybody. Like, what's the word I be using? But just pretty much letting the world see everybody's gifts. Like, y'all have a gift with y'all podcast. It's got to be a way to get that out to the masses. Like, he just got me on a different path right now. I'm patient. I ain't worried about it. It'll happen. I ain't missing nothing. No. But, just a couple of,
headaches.
Arguments, unsleepless nights, stuff like that. It's cool.
Liars, you're right.
You okay?
I'm great, man.
Come on back. All right, so Sister Kayla, Sister Kayla,
what's funny?
Just came.
What's funny?
I don't know.
Dang,
what's funny? I want to laugh too.
Can you get us to the next question?
You ready?
Oh yes.
Okay. Well,
you didn't have nothing to expound. What was it?
I'm listening. Well, Alan just took the wheel, so.
Nah, well, I'm see, I was driving, and like he said, I need a co-pilot. Come on in and get on in.
Let me think. Bro, what's so funny?
Hey,
What's funny?
I got a question. You want me to do mine?
Yes. Go ahead.
Pull it up.
Okay.
Okay.
She need a reading glass.
Shut up talking to me. Okay. So, which one is more harmful? Staying too long or leaving too soon?
God.
Staying too long or leaving too
Relationship
soon.
wise.
Okay, I just put to ask you that. Relationship wise, staying too long or leaving too soon?
Which one is more harmful?
Can you describe what you mean by harmful?
Like, if something goes wrong in a relationship, and do you feel like people end up staying in situations longer than they should, or do they give up too soon when things could have possibly been worked out?
Ooh, see, it's to me, it's that's a question with like different levels. It all depends on your belief system. Mm-hmm. Like when you say staying too long, maybe you had to go through that for your next situation. You had to learn. You had to go through all the, as they say, the hell to get out of that situation, so you know what you can deal with going forward. If thing is, if you leave too soon, and that person blossoms into something that's like, dang, something you want after you done already left, I think that's probably going to be more painful, because what if you're talking to some dude relationship wise, and 2 weeks you ain't feeling him, but he ends up being, not saying money matters, but a billionaire, rich and successful with a family, takes care of him, like the stuff that every woman wants from a man. Then you're gonna be like, dang, okay, I gave up too soon on that. So I don't.
What y'all think?
Say the question again.
I'm gonna put my phone back.
Which one is more harmful?
Which one is more harmful? Staying too long or leaving too soon?
I would probably say staying too long, because if you leave too soon, you never really get to see the person anyway. You know what I'm saying? Left too soon, you probably ain't really went through nothing. Mm-hmm. Nothing's never, you know what I'm saying? But being harmful, probably staying too long and dealing with something that probably won't change, ain't trying to change, or stuck in what they doing. And not really trying to grow.
Growth.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you put time with anything and you see growth in it, shoot, that'll give you a little bit more grace period to stay around. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because you see the attempts, you see the action being done versus what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? They're putting action with it. You're seeing the growth. But yeah, I guess.
But when you say leaving too soon, are you like afraid that they'll become what you wanted them to become? And
I'm just asking a question in general.
But I'm saying, because that's the only outcome, is if.
Why is it that though? Why is it why do people say that though? Like that I've seen women and men both say after a relationship that the person moves on to better things, they start treating that person better than they did the previous relationship, and then they're like, well, I'm the reason why they act like that now. I taught them everything. Why do people do that?
Because they in their feelings. And like you said, they feel like they missing out on the things that it's like training a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finally got the dog to do all kind of tricks, and you hand them out to the neighbor. You hand them right on out to the neighbors. Now the dog know how to stay in the yard. He ain't turning up the fence.
Use the toilet.
You know, he used the toilet. He ain't pooping and peeing all over the house. Now you're like, God, the dog, I done put in all this time. And the dog do whatever it needs to be done. He just didn't do it to me.
So that's just because they in their feelings?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
You think that's the only reason why they respond that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in your feelings.
'Cause
You watching somebody else reap the benefits of everything you just sold into.
Because if you're not, then you would try to make it work with that person. You'll go back and be like, hey, let's see if we can rekindle. But if not, you just in your feelings.
Okay.
We can see Just K's face at this point.
What do you think?
What do you think, Just K? Because right now you like,
Which one is more harmful? To stay too long or leave too soon?
I think stay too long. Because while you're there, if you stand, you're going through it, like you're dealing with it. If you leave, it's like you don't really know what it would have been because you're gone. You left. It's like staying too long to me is like because you're actually you're being drugged through the mud or whatever y'all are dealing with. But once you leave, it's like you go on about your life, and so it's like you really don't know what it would have been.
You had your feelings. You no longer. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if you stay too long, you can care less what they doing. If I stay too long, and I've had enough of the foolery, I could give a fat rat what you doing. Because the reason, the time that I had you was hell.
Everybody don't think that way.
Shit, you asked me. You asked me. And that's how I feel. I done been in some, I feel like I've been too long. I should have left the first time I seen the red flag.
Waving.
Get the hell out of Dodge. But I stayed too long trying to, see what the end was going to be. It wasn't no end.
Circles.
Cycles. You know what I'm saying?
Better.
Yeah. So.
I think it's harmful to stay too long. I think you do more damage to yourself and that person instead of just letting it go. But I can also see why leaving too soon could be harmful as well.
I can see both.
Because you just don't know if you don't have enough patience, is what I mean, to allow a person to develop and to mature, you could miss out on something.
If you don't have the patience to stay there, that ain't it for you. That just how it ain't nothing in here that we all love our kids. Mm-hmm. We all love our kids. And throughout these 18 years, just, you know what I'm saying, we know we got to go beyond those years. Mm-hmm. But throughout these 18 years, look at the patience you have for that. You ain't give up on them. You know what? I'm finna send you over here to the adoption nation. You ain't do that. Stay on in because you cared about it. You putting in time. You ain't giving up too soon. You know what I'm saying? You putting in time with it. You go hang around in here. Yeah, we might take 20 steps forward. Might take 19 back. But because you got the one step forward, you go stay there and see what the end gonna be. You love them, you go do that. Because if you leave too soon, that just means you just had enough. If you know what I'm saying, if you leaving, you just had enough.
I'm finna. Okay. I don't mean to cut you off, but
please.
This goes back to that movie with Taraji that we talked about.
Acrimony.
It goes back to that. Like,
left too soon. That's the only thing I'm saying. Left too soon.
That's the perfect example.
She gave up. She gave up on him.
No, she didn't give up. No, she didn't.
I don't think she gave up.
She didn't. She heard the people and what the people were saying. That's what persuaded her to give up. She wasn't giving up. She been there. She was there. But she hearing the sister. She hearing all of that. And then when he cut her the check, I don't want the check because I'm supposed to have the whole thing. Listening to you scumbags, I done missed out on my blessing.
It's still the same.
No, it's not. She didn't give up.
Whatever the reason was, she left.
Okay.
And she should have stayed there. She left too soon. And for her, that ended up being more harmful. I'm just saying because you can give up on a person.
Her situation, so she left. So leaving too soon is harmful.
It can be. It depends on the situation.
But like I said before, if you leave too soon and that bothers you, you in your feelings about it, which means you should have stayed regardless because you still care. You don't get out of nothing and go and try to go somewhere else, and in your heart, they got an old song.
Oh God,
here we go.
I like this.
Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. That is harmful to somebody.
That's pretty obvious.
I would show hate for my lady to be here with me, and her mind is on the other side of town. And if I found that out, me, I'm trying to find it.
Why are you looking for it?
Because that ain't fair to me. Don't do me like that. Hey, don't do me like that.
Tough.
If you want to go where the other side of town is, I'll help you. Gather your belongings and get the hell on.
But do you know how common that is?
Yes.
That's very
common.
And that's why y'all find her body
that's common?
in the bottom of the river They done barbecued her ass. They done stuffed in the freezer. She been missing for 15 years. They still ain't found. That's wild.
Yeah.
What's common? What do you mean? For people to think that way?
Yeah, I got some water. You made me. Hold on. Keep going.
I'm just saying, like, that's hurtful. Like, so if you go leave, just go on and leave. You know what I'm saying? And if you leave too soon, the only reason somebody can say they left too soon is because they cared. They cared. I mean, you just cared. That's the only thing that's gonna make you backtrack. Like, dang, man. Now he did see that. In my opinion, if I leave something and I gave all that, I can give a fat rat what they become after me. It just didn't work for me. It didn't work.
Okay. But that's you.
That's you. She asked me.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's a male's perspective.
No, that's not every man. These are two men sitting right here. And because I feel some type of way doesn't mean that he's going to feel that type of way. He has his own things that he likes, what he can take, what he can't take. He has his own thing. It might be some stuff that I deal with that he like, hell no. But that's for me.
I'm glad you said that. Because that goes back to, man, don't let me lose my train of thought. Because I thought about this and I said, I'm going to tell you. And it was about what we talked about on the very first podcast. Oh, it's slipping my mind. Oh, I'm going to think of it.
The very first podcast ever?
No, of this season.
This season?
When we was talking about what do you bring to the table and say what you just said. It might come to me. Do you remember what you just said? Okay, I forgot. But I forgot. And it was right there. I'm sorry.
Just cut me off. Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. But it's gonna come to me. It was gonna come to me. But it was something what you just said that made me think about it. What did you just say?
If it's something for me.
People have different opinions.
Have different people.
Two men sitting here, he think one way, I think another. Just go and we'll just.
And what I can take, that's what I can take. He might not be able to take that.
It'll come to me. Cause I had a good point too, but
dang it.
I'm sorry. It'll come to me. So I have a question for y'all. What do y'all think unconditional love is?
What is unconditional love?
Unconditional.
Guess first.
Conditional love. I mean, a lot of people say that person can do no wrong in their eyes. I love you unconditionally no matter what. No matter what we go through, no matter what you put me through, I unconditionally will love you. That's what some
so like say. No matter what, like ups, downs, ins, outs, like
that's what they say.
So they say that's what unconditional love is.
Some people. Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, and I heard this on another. The guy was like, "You rocking with me no matter what," and I'm like,
dudes do say that a lot to females.
I get it, but no matter what, like you gonna just take me through the mud. You gonna like how much do we supposed to take for unconditional love?
I feel like unconditional love is until it's disrespectful. Once you disrespect me and you intentionally doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I can stay around and say that's unconditional love. I'm gonna be here no matter what. But in reality, like, for me, it's just for me. This is how I think. Once that line is being crossed and you ain't trying to do no better, I mean it just like that. You ain't trying to do no better. And you ain't trying to fix this or you ain't trying to do, unconditional love cuts the hell off. Like, hey.
So that's what that's where it draw the line for you?
For me, like, if I'm gonna love you beyond your flaws, I'm gonna love you beyond your mishaps, whatever.
There it is.
And you're gonna continuously stab the hell out of me.
That's pretty much how women feel. And men, some men, I would say, they want you to just suck it up, get over it. I made a mistake. I said, I'm sorry, deal with it.
It's women like that too.
It is, but it's more like,
we're not gonna point the fingers
I'm not
at the guys
pointing the fingers
because y'all are starting to be more like us. Okay, in society, women are starting to be more like men. Y'all are freaking dangerous. First of all,
dangerous how?
Social media now too.
What?
Yes,
but I'm glad you said that because a lot of women, y'all sit here and paint your lives after social media. Y'all watch it for. I keep Sexy Red in prayer and hope
Me too.
that she can become better. But for me, Sexy Red is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Like I love women. You know what I'm saying? That's one good thing that God created. He created women. Don't rush me. But the image and the things that she's giving off to young black women, young black ladies, and they are feeling like that's okay. That is not okay. And if that's what you want to do, they have a pole and they have high heel shoes, and you're gonna be as slutty, as nasty as you want. You can go even sell that poutine. Go sell it. Go on out there. But stop influencing young women
they
who are
gotta
looking.
stop. They have to stop accepting it.
No, but it's a lot of
Because
young.
they support it. You don't have to support that.
It's a lot of young women who looking for guidance. That might be their go to. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Young Boy. Like Young Boy is a big influence on young kids right now. Yeah, is Rod Wave? Yes, but Rod Wave is on some more depression, I feel, or sing along, whatever. But NBA Young Boy put that key in their back, and now you walking around in 115 degree weather with a daggum ski mask. Got a hoodie up. Like, but these are the things that, you know what I'm saying, they seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's what they hearing. And so, how you feel about this, Mr. Aaron?
I mean, yeah. As far as social media goes and everything, like they have so much more access to it now. Back then, we didn't have the social media. Oh, no. We had MySpace, but you was actually learning how to code. To be honest, we were some geeks with MySpace. But I mean, young adults are what they see, and if that's what's trending, that's what it's gonna be.
Hey Ray, question. We talking about the win. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please forgive me. It's Sunday.
What was that for?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Come on.
Anyway, so I think unconditional love is kind of the same thing y'all said. You love a person beyond whatever they, whatever they show you, whatever it is that they got going on. You can love them beyond that until it gets to a place of disrespect. Until who you are starts to become harmful to me. And then it's like, okay.
And it's a backdoor for that. Because if at one point it was unconditionally, no matter appearances, weight, whatever you got going on, whether you got a lot of money, when did it go from that to, oh, you can be disrespectful to me, you can, as you said, like cross that line to where that fit into that whole category of unconditionally? When did that become?
Because I don't think people really know what love is. Yeah. So if you have a skewed version of what love is, then you'll accept anything because you think it's love.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
But like I said, social media to me has a lot to do with it. Yeah. Like I said all the time, I've never seen so many women who drink wine until we watch Basketball Wives. I've never seen so many women drink liquor. And I know they do. They've been doing it for years. I understand. But I ain't never seen so many bloated ones walking out of five. Everybody bloated. Yeah. But you drink so much liquor to now you tuck it. Okay. I just feel like I said, a lot of women run to, or a lot of people, let me put that because they swear to God I am a woman hater.
Woman hater.
But it's just so many people that rely on social media for information or how to go about things in life. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have any guidance to really tell them what's real and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at all the tricking that's going on. You say, well, Bub, how is tricking? If you got an OnlyFans, you tricking. If you talking to old buddy so he can give you some money, that's tricking.
Yeah.
Is it tricking if you got it?
It doesn't matter. It's tricking though.
It's not yours.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going over here, girl. All I got to do is talk to him on the phone. He go give me. That's tricking. Well, I'm gonna go trick.
Do you think every woman has tricked at some point in her
Every
life?
woman has tricked.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Shakayla, never.
No.
So just
I
Robert,
have.
you tricked?
I didn't know that's what it was, but that's what I did.
What you mean you didn't know what it was?
I didn't know that's what I was doing, but I guess maybe I did.
So since I just gave you that knowledge,
I have gave somebody some conversation, and I knew by just giving conversation, he was going to give me some money.
Hey, thanks for the honesty. Yeah,
In my younger days.
You ain't never
So you saying I'm not being honest?
So out of your, I'm just gonna go out on a limb, 20-something plus years, you've never not quote unquote tricked.
No.
You ain't never gave somebody something for something, or made somebody some food for something, or just any of that. I'm just going off the things that you do.
No, I have
You ain't
not.
cook no dinner,
No dinner, no breakfast, no cookies, no snacks.
no cake.
Out of your
I
whole
am
life.
saying no. My answer's not going to change. I'm
bless
saying
your
no.
heart.
I mean, if I have, I would tell y'all. I do stuff out of kindness of my heart. Like, I don't really just do nothing and look for. Why are you making that face?
Because I'm letting you finish because I have a question.
I just don't do anything and kind of look for, give me this because I did this for you. I don't.
No, it's not saying give me this because it's just the fact in your mind. It's like, I know if I do this, then this is going to happen.
Yes, exactly. Don't sit here and
if
talk
I
to
go
me.
over there and bake that chicken and put the potatoes with the gravy, I know he gonna bust my back.
No, but not with
Always
that
gotta
type
go
of,
there.
Not with that type of
That
response.
nigga done bust my back in. I know. If I slow cook that hoe for $2.50,
I'm just.
if I put that foil paper over that chicken and put the holes in it.
Not with that type of response. Like, not with what you talking
Okay,
about.
but you understand the example though, like thank you. Thank
okay.
you.
So I guess every woman been a trick.
At some point, whether you did it on either, whether you knew
you
it
go.
or not, you did.
Ain't nothing
You
wrong with
did.
it.
It is something wrong with it.
It's something wrong with
I
it, but
don't like it.
yeah,
I don't want no trick.
I don't want a trick either.
Well,
Shit.
Shit, at the rate this world going now, it's all
Everybody tricking. Just find you one.
everybody is not tricking.
Find the least trick.
No, everybody not tricking.
Everybody's not.
No, they might not be tricking.
Well, they say finessing now. That's the new word, finesse.
Everybody not finessing.
That's the new word.
That's
The
devious.
new word.
No,
That's
that's to make you feel better for what you're doing.
Giving it a better name.
You just giving it a better name. Like that's all it is, and that's what's wrong with society too. We give it a better name, and if such and such are doing it, it's okay. No, it's not.
do men trick?
I ain't tricking.
Of course. $40 is the main.
I don't know. It's kind of hard for
women. Yes, y'all do.
Wait. It's
Being tricked.
it's kind of hard for a man to trick.
Why?
Talk
He's
about it, Reverend.
already getting tricked from that female.
No.
So if I give you $40, I'm tricking, right? But using the example we all just said, you already doing something to expect me to get. If I do this, he's going to give me some money. So who's really tricking who?
There are men.
I'm just asking.
Is there are men
Yes.
that women pay? Women give men money. That's tricking.
Women give men money?
Yes, it is men that stay in a position because they know she gonna take care of me.
Okay,
that's tricking.
I'm not saying
that's
that
tricking.
is
Men
wrong.
trick.
I'm not saying
I don't
we
care
don't.
if you trick money. I don't care if
Men
you trick
trick.
sexually.
Okay.
You a trick.
We agree.
Ooh.
We
You a trick.
So how you gonna sit? Wait.
So you need to ask my question though.
Go ahead.
What?
So if the man gives the woman $40, and the woman is already doing something for that 40, who is really the trick?
I understand that.
No, answer the question.
She is.
That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying there are men that women give money to as well.
Yeah.
And you just became my trick.
That's dope.
If I'm giving you something and you giving me something in return, you my trick. That's the same thing.
Which one is worse though?
Either way.
Which one is the worst?
I don't want a guy that's a trick.
So if he doing favors and he get gifts for the favors,
He's a trick.
He's a trick.
You
He's
can't
a
fix
trick.
that. You trying to fix it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking. I'm getting clarity.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm even learning
It's
right
the
now.
same. It's the same thing.
Okay.
So what do the men?
Okay.
What do the men say to get the money? What do they do?
Finesse. You got
Buzz
a
her
good mouth.
back.
You got a good mouthpiece.
smooth
Buzz
You're
her.
smooth. Any guy, smooth talker. You know you don't really want nothing. That's your payment.
So if all men trick, all women trick.
Could be.
So okay, just one.
Could be.
Got some thoughts in my head right now.
All right. That's pretty clever.
Hey,
So I guess everybody tricking.
Everybody's tricked at some point.
Girl, hush.
Hey, look, go to the next question.
I'm not.
You're not.
Why are y'all
but
sitting
you
here
have.
saying that?
You may not have.
I can
not
give you a
be
prime
currently.
example, and it don't even got to do with a man. It can just deal with something that you do. So you have to
Go
stop
ahead,
saying
Reverend.
that.
Well, okay, let's go.
Trick, right? Respectfully, you make food, correct? Correct.
Say yes.
Correct.
Were you on time this morning for church?
No.
What were you doing?
What do you mean?
Why were you
What
late?
you doing?
I was doing a lot of stuff.
So why are you normally late when you go to church? Okay, let me help you out. Have you ever made food and been late to church? Meaning you were tricking. Meaning I know for a fact if I make this food, ain't nobody really gonna say nothing about me being late for church because I'm making the food. Now, is that a right example or wrong example? Correct me if I'm wrong, people. It's not a physical trick as far as like with a physical being, but it's a thought. If I know if I do this, this is what's gonna happen.
If you look,
I don't think that's called tricking.
It may not be called trick. It might be finessing the system of being on time to church.
Which is the new word for tricking.
Finesse.
That's what you said. They use, instead of saying tricking, they say finesse.
If that's what y'all want to go with. Then.
So that means tricking 2 times?
Man, what?
Y'all said finesse 2 times.
Evan, just chill.
Tricking 2 times?
But I understand what y'all saying though. I get it.
I'm sick of you,
I
like,
am.
for real.
Don't be sick of me. I'm just saying what y'all said.
Okay, let me ask y'all something. Would y'all be okay with being married but having 2 separate bedrooms?
Who?
Would you be okay with that?
No.
Why?
First of all, I need to fill that thing back up on me. I need to touch some thighs. I need
Every night?
Yeah, I want to.
So why do men have man caves?
It ain't no bed in there.
That's 2 totally different things.
Yeah, it's not a bed in that man cave.
But that's where some men spend the majority of their time.
But okay, say for instance, you got kids, right? And say for instance, your dude might smoke, he might drink. You know what I'm saying? He just need what he does that does not need to be in front of everybody else.
Okay.
So that's one reason why somebody can have a man cave. You know what I'm saying? If I had a man cave, that would probably be why my man cave would be. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go here and do my thing.
Yep.
This is my little time. This is,
I don't gotta be at the club to watch the game or out and about with all these other people that could be a distraction to my relationship. I'm gonna just go to the man cave, play my game, sip my whatever, do whatever I do in my positive time, instead of me going out into the world and getting nagged on by the time I get home. Where you at? Why you not at home? Well, I can't do this at home. I gotta go out. I gotta go. Instead of me and Alan, hey, come over to the crib, we're gonna watch the game. I'll be like, hey, we gonna go to the club. They showing the game at 5. We're gonna go up there.
Now, red flag, like, girl, he hanging with Boo. I don't know why I'm the ultimate no-no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm the ultimate no. Excuse me? Okay. But I don't know why I'm the ultimate
God.
no-no.
Just want to fight.
No, I just trying to hear what you had to say.
So,
Say nothing.
can you answer, Mr. Austin, would you be okay?
No, I wouldn't be okay with two separate. That's like having two separate houses. Would you be okay being married and living in two different households?
Me, no. I wouldn't.
It's the same. Why we got two bedrooms?
Would you be okay with that?
It's people that actually do that, though. Like older couples.
That's dope.
Everybody else, Robin, are you okay with it?
No.
You're not okay?
Why you not okay?
Because I don't want to be away.
Okay. Man, did I irritate you for asking?
No, I just said
I don't want to be away.
I don't want to be away. That's my answer.
So,
I like to touch people.
In I can say in a marriage or a relationship, let's just say this is for you two.
I don't know.
What is going on with y'all?
Man.
Go ahead.
Alan and Austin in a relationship.
Yes.
Y'all are going to the let's just say on a trip or something, and it's just you, your girl, and your mama. It's you, your girl, and your mama. Who's sitting in the front?
Why? Why are we going on a trip with just my mama? Why her mama can't go?
Just listen.
I'm listening
That's
to it.
not. This is just the criteria. It's
That's
you.
a bad criteria for me. Okay,
It ain't for me.
Her, and your mom. Who's sitting in the front? And they're arguing about the front.
Oh wow!
And it's up to you to decide who's gonna sit in the front. Who's sitting in the front?
And they're arguing already?
They're arguing, and they want you to decide who
My girl,
gets to sit.
my wife,
and your mom.
And my mom, they're arguing.
About sitting in the front.
Y'all don't need to go on a trip.
I just don't understand, why am I going on a trip with just my mom
Just
and my
answer
girl?
the question.
Why her mama not going?
Just answer. Who should be able to ride in the front?
What does the Bible say?
Just answer the question.
Am I living with my mama? Am I living with my
Answer
girl?
it.
I'm just asking. What does the Bible say?
So what are you gonna do?
I'm asking you, am I living with my mom or my girl? Or is it wife?
Hopefully your girl. Wife, girl. Wife.
So
Let's
my
just go
wife is having
We'll go
an
wife.
argument. They're arguing. I'm just making sure I understand this right.
Yes,
I'm
your
answering your
mama
question
feels
already.
like she want to ride in the front with her son, and the girl should respect that because she's the mama, and your wife feels like I'm the wife, so I want to ride next to my husband. So,
Whose side do you take?
who are you gonna say? Hey, like,
And am I living with my girl or am I living with my mom?
This is your wife.
Me and my wife
Yes,
are
this is
one.
your wife.
We are whole, right?
so you're
Yes.
saying it's gonna
I'm
be your
responsible
wife.
for her from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, right?
So it's gonna be a wife.
We don't have visual.
I just don't understand, why am I going on a trip with my mama? And just
Can you just answer the
stop making
question?
sense to me. I'm my wife.
Okay.
I'm rocking with my wife.
Who riding in the front? Dixon.
My wife.
Your wife riding in the front?
Yes.
That ain't been the answer.
Okay, but how are you going to explain this to your mama? Like, what if she arguing with you? Like,
Can I say something? Can I ask a question? No, continue. I don't want
no,
to.
I'm saying this because I've
ask.
seen this. I actually seen this happen in real life. That's why I'm asking.
I believe that if we basing this off a real situation, I believe my mom is already going to know off top, like how a situation. My mom's been married before, so she understands like husband, wife, parents. Once I'm at the house and this is me over here, I don't even think an argument would have happened. I still don't understand why.
It is some that are like some moms. Some moms feel like they're entitled to.
Yeah, that comes from not respecting the relationship. That's just how I feel.
How would you handle it though?
Simple. Mom, go back in and open the back seat for her. Open the back door, and that's where you're going. I mean, my daddy get in the car. Do I get to sit in the front? Hell no. Get your crazy ass in the back. Right? Your daddy get in the car with your mama right now. Where your crazy ass going? To the back. No questions asked. Mama, get your crazy ass in the back.
Oh my God!
What?
Okay.
No discussion.
Not too much on her.
What?
I'm just saying. But reality, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm putting my lady in the front. Mama, we gonna make this back seat as much as comfortable as we can.
I just don't understand why am I going on a trip with Jess?
It happened in real life. I don't know, but it happened. I seen it in real life, so I don't know why it was just them. I don't know. But the mama, when he chose the wife, the mama said, I don't even want to go no more. She walked out.
So let me ask y'all, if y'all in that situation and y'all man put y'all in the back seat, how are y'all reacting?
That's nice, Reverend.
I'm not going.
Why?
I would hope that I'm not dealing with nobody that would put me in the back seat.
What if it was your mama?
Huh?
What if it was your mama?
That what?
He put you in the back seat for your mama.
I probably would get in the back seat for my mama.
Dang, that's crazy.
But you ain't getting the back seat for his mama?
No.
That's messed up. No. That's messed up.
I understand the leniency of that.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. I may extend it to either one of them, to be honest with you. Because we just ride in the car. I may extend it. Now, if we're in an argument about it, I have my rightful place as the wife. But I may say, you want to ride in the front? I can just sit in the back. Now, my mom, she's going to say, no, you can get up there in the front seat. Mm-hmm. But I may extend it to either one of our moms. That wouldn't bother me. Now, if it became like a no, she ain't, then I got to pull my card. Now I gotta pull out my marriage license.
What about you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm going off. We arguing. I'm already mad.
What if he asked you to drive?
And who gonna be on the other side?
The mama. He in the back.
Now he got both of y'all in the front. So now everybody happy. Now what?
Solution to the argument.
Hell now, because he supposed to be driving. Look at it. Toxic.
Okay.
That's not toxic. Bro. I don't want to drive. I want him to drive. How's it toxic?
Hey.
But would you drive though?
No. She just said it.
I don't want to drive.
Co-pilots, said that earlier.
Yeah.
Women.
Oh my God.
Tough.
That is different. That is different. That's totally different.
It's only different because it involves you. Any other female, it's like.
Oh God.
That's why you need to go to the altar and
different.
Get your church on time.
That's not the same.
Get your church on time.
That's not the same.
So you get to prayer and get all the rest.
That's not the same.
All right, carry on. Good God.
First of all, let me just say, because y'all got me messed up. Shakayla, I'm putting my name out there. I am a helpmate. I am a what's the word when you put others before yourself?
That's how you got to say. I put others before me.
Being empathetic.
Nah, that's not the word I was looking for. But I'm saying this because on the podcast, I do say some stuff that makes some listeners feel like I'm just this hardcore against dudes relationship type stuff, and that's just not what it is. My thing is, I be calling out the real life situations that I feel like people don't want to address or they don't want to speak on. However, on the flip side, I am